This is the Say and Find Articulation Mat activity, and we have a variety of sounds for this activity. So you will come across the same activity but a different sound. So I'm going to talk about the all positions activity, but just know that we have the same bundle for the k sound, the ol sound, and the sh sound. So the activity stays the same, it's just the target sound is different. So for the activity, there are actually instructions on the top of the page that says, say each word 5 times and then find and color the matching picture. So obviously that's one way you can do it for sure. And again, you can do tokens or bingo chips to cover up the items, and you can use dry erase markers. So if you wanted, you could do this multiple ways too, right? Like the adult can say, okay, we're going to find sun. Let's find the sun. And then so you look and the child looks and they try to find the sun and then they cover it up. So the adult, yes, can totally tell the child which pictures to find, or the child can just search on the left-hand side here and choose which one that they want to find within the bigger picture. If the child is at word level, then yeah, absolutely have them say their picture 5 times. That's great. And then there's also little tick boxes here too, that if you wanted to use a dry erase dry erase marker, you could just tick off how many times that they've said it, because sometimes the kids like to see the visual that they've said it 5 times, but you don't have to do that. That's totally, you know, up to each individual. So that's one way to do the activity. And again, for some students, this might be overwhelming because there's a lot of pictures on here, right? So you might have to guide them and help them, and maybe you're covering up half of the picture to help them see the picture that they're searching for. You can totally do that because we do want to make it fun for them. And if they're struggling just to find the pictures, well, then that's not fun. So we can definitely support them as best we can. And again, you can do this individually. So you give the child the mat, or you can photocopy extras and then each child has a mat, or you can work together to take turns covering up the pictures. And again, you can match it to the practice level that the children are working at, whether it's sounds, whether it's phrases. If it's longer phrases, you can do like, oh, I found a shark. Why is shark on here though? That's not a sound. Is that a shark? Oh my goodness. Maybe that's just a decoy picture. Anyway, so anyway, yes, the phrase could be, you know, I found a, I see a, whatever it is you want to say. And then if they're doing better with their sound, then having them make up the sentences that go with their target sound would be great too. And then, like I said, you can use dry erase markers if you want. And so the child chooses, you know, what sound or what word, pardon me, they're going to find here. And then they either circle it or they cross it out or they scribble over top of it. And then they find it that way. And then once all the pictures are found, then the activity is complete. And again, for our EAL learners that may not necessarily work on the sounds, this can just definitely be a vocabulary activity where you're just helping them name the items and we're just building vocabulary that way. So if you have any questions about that, reach out to your SLP.